So now we are in types of triangles. So our prerequisites: we defined a triangle, we listed the vertices of a triangle, we listed the angles of a triangle, and we listed the sides of a triangle. Our objectives in this video, we're going to recognize the different types of triangles. So we have many types of triangles, not just one type. So our objectives to recognize the different types of triangles. Now, let's review what we discussed in the previous video. So, we have this triangle, which is ABC, and we want to find the vertices of the triangle, the sides, and the angles. So, we said vertices, they are the points where the two sides intersect. So, we said this is the vertex, one vertex A, point A, vertex B, and vertex C. Now the sides, we said this is the segment, so we're going to take the extremities of the segment, so A and B, we put them next to each other and we put the sign of the segment. Now angles, we said this is an angle. For example, I'm taking the extremity of the first side A, then coming to the vertex B, then going back C. So the vertices are, we have the points A, B, and C, while the sides, we have, in the sides, we have side AB, so this is side AB, we have AC, which is this side AC, and we have BC, which is this side, this is BC. Now, we have angle BAC, so this is angle BAC, so this is the angle BAC, and we said above it we put this sign which means angle, and we have angle ACB, again we put the sign of the angle, and we have angle CBA, and we put the sign of the angle. Now let's start. So if we have this triangle having the name ABC and having this side equal to this side equal to this side, and this angle 60 degrees, and this angle 60 degrees, and this angle 60 degrees, then we have the three sides are equal and the three angles are equal. Then we're going to call this triangle an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangles, in equilateral triangles we have three sides are equal and three angles are equal. Each angle should be 60 degrees. So whenever you have a triangle having three equal sides, three equal angles, then we call it equilateral triangle, from the word equal, equilateral triangle. Again, so if you have triangle DEF having two equal sides and two equal angles, so in this triangle we have two sides that are equal and two angles that are equal, then we're going to call it isosceles triangle. So in an isosceles triangle we have two equal sides and two equal angles. So whenever you have a triangle having two equal sides and two equal angles, we're going to call it an isosceles triangle. Again, if you have a triangle like this triangle GHI having a right angle that's equal to 90 degrees, so in this triangle, one right angle, we have one right angle. So from the angle, we're going to name it right angled triangle. So whenever you see a triangle having only one right angle, we're going to name it right angled triangle. Again, if you have such a triangle like JKL having two equal sides, having a right angle, having two other angles that are equal. So we have two sides are equal, we have two angles are equal, we have one right angle. We're going to call this angle right isosceles triangle. So whenever you see a triangle having one right angle, the other two angles are equal, we have two equal sides, you're supposed to name it right isosceles triangle. Now if you have such a triangle, N and O, if you look at the sides of the triangle, you can notice that none of the sides are equal. This is not equal to this and not equal to this. Also the angles, this is not equal to this and it's not equal to this. So none of the sides are equal, none of the angles are equal. Whenever you have such a triangle, its type is a scalene triangle. So a scalene triangle, it has none of the sides are equal and none of the angles are equal. So it's an unusual triangle, so we're going to call it a scalene triangle. Now let's try to guess together. So if we have a triangle having three sides and three angles are equal, so three sides are equal and three angles are equal, what are we going to call this triangle? This is an equilateral triangle. Now if we have two sides and two angles are equal, so two sides are equal and two angles are equal, what are we going to call this triangle? We're going to call it isosceles triangle. Now let's continue guessing. If we have one right angle, what's the type of this triangle? It is right angle triangle. Now if we have one right angle, two sides are equal and two angles are equal, the type of it is right isosceles triangle. Now if none of the sides or angles are equal, it's an unusual triangle. What's the type of this triangle? It is scalene triangle. Now as a conclusion, we have 5 types of triangles. So the first one is an equilateral triangle. It has 3 sides are equal and 3 angles are equal. Now isosceles triangle, we have 2 sides are equal, 2 angles are equal. Now in a right angle triangle, we have only one right angle. In a right isosceles triangle, we have one right angle, 2 equal angles and 2 equal sides. While in a scalene triangle, we have none of the sides are equal and none of the angles are equal. Thank you.